Hi everyone, it's Joshua with Joshua's Healing Massage. I wanted to do a video today to sort of launch my new essential oil blends. This is the migraine that I've got here. It comes in the 10 milliliter bottle. I also have anxiety and allergy. Those are the three that I wanted to launch with first. I really thought that the anxiety, not the anxiety, I thought the allergy one was just gonna take off and everybody would really sell. I mean, it is April. However, the anxiety one, which I just named anxiety, really its function is just to de-stress you and help you to calm down and relax. But I named it anxiety because I suffer from a lot of it, and my level was so incredibly high. I put it on every single morning, right behind the ears, and then right under my nose, and that way I can smell it, and it sinks down into my skin, and I inhale it, and it just smells so great. It has brought my anxiety from, like I said, way up here to way down here. I love it so much. I went out and took a class on essential oils. They showed us a bunch of studies that do show essential oils are so powerful, especially when they're blended correctly. Ours are just essential oils, which are made pure, and then the base is coconut oil. So if you have any allergies to those, we'll make sure before you purchase any of them, usually by testing it. Because I don't ship these, I only I sell them to my clients, or you can come by and pick them up. But these are rollers, so this black top, I'm not going to take this one off. I think I have one right behind me that I can grab. We take the top off here, and it's a roller. And a lot of people ask, like, what do I do with it? Right? So with the roller, you're just going to roll it right about where your earlobe is, just behind that. So you just want to roll it on there. I mean, it is a roller. You can roll it all the way down your neck. It's really not going to change anything. But you can roll it right on here and then do the other side right about there. And technically you could stop there, but I really like the smell, and sometimes I can smell it back here, sometimes I can't. And they say that inhaling essential oils, right? That's why we made diffusers, so that you could diffuse them into the air. Smelling it really helps, so you just roll it right on. That's a little challenging because I like having my beard. So I technically don't use the rollers. I have the droppers. I don't think my dropper is in here. But I am going to release droppers to all of you in my next set, which we'll talk about in a second. But the dropper is a big fat bottle, and you just drop it into your hand, and then you can put it wherever you want, which technically you could do with the roller, but I just like the dropper better. Like I said, a lot of people have been requesting those because you can just drop right into a diffuser, as opposed to putting it on you. Or you could do both, right? Put some on in the morning, go to work, come back and diffuse it. I like to diffuse them right before bed. I put the anxiety one in there before I go to bed, and I'm out in a few minutes, and I absolutely love it. So I also wanted to tell you that while we have had so much fun with these three, and we will always continue making these three, our next set is going to launch in about 2 weeks. And these are a little bit more specific for people, and we'll keep launching three at a time over the next year. But our next three, which I hope to have out in 2 weeks, is concussion, vertigo. If you know me, then you know why I want vertigo. I've suffered from it for so long. And the doctor at Penrose who introduced me to this and gave me a vertigo ease from, I think he got it at Amazon. This is like, that's how I fell in love with this. Like, I want to perfect that and just make my own, and then release it to my clients, and anybody else who's interested. So concussion, vertigo, and of course ear pain. Again, if you know me, then you know I have a lot of ear problems. So be looking for those in the announcement that our next three set are coming out soon. If you have something that you want me to release, like I can't even imagine. Well, I can actually. I have a lot of things going on, but there are so many recipes of different things that essential oils can really help with. As a matter of fact, I have an app on my phone that shows, I mean, the list must go on for 100 things. But if you have a specific one, please let me know. Just drop a comment on Facebook or on Instagram and say, hey, what about this issue? Pain is a very common one. And while I appreciate somebody writing pain 15 times on there, um, I really like specific issues. So if you have back pain, arthritis, I just did a rainbow. I just did a red. I just did a raindrop therapy, and if you've never had it, you should sign up for it. It's incredibly relaxing, but my hands are actually still pretty warm, as though almost like I put Bengay on, and I didn't. That was all just the essential oils. So I really like doing raindrop because it helps my person relax, and then it helps me relax, and my hands are feeling great after all day of massaging. So pain is helpful, like I said, but if we can get specific, like do you want arthritis or neck pain or back pain or neuropathy would be really good, but I only want to release the ones that I know my clients are going to buy. So if there is specific issues that you're interested in seeing a blend for, please let me know because I will research it to death. Anyways, try Joshua's essential oil blends. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the anxiety. Every time we make 20 of them, they're out the door and they're gone. But just drop me a line if you're really interested and I can save some for you. We're making it every couple of days. We're trying to keep up with that. But the migraine and the allergy are also really fantastic. We'll be adding this migraine one to my ever popular Migraine Mender. So the next time you come in and you get the Migraine Mender, if you're not allergic to the items that are in this bottle, which are 4 essential oils and coconut oil, we'll be adding this to that service. So thank you all for supporting me. Thank you so much for being my clients, and thank you for liking our social media pages. I do send everything out in email, but I'm noticing a lot of people aren't reading them, which is totally fine. But if you're coming in and you're not aware that this has been launched for 2 weeks or all the other fun things that we're doing, it's probably because you're not on our social. So like us on Instagram and Facebook, Joshua's Healing Massage, and hopefully I'll be seeing you soon.